Yo, what up, people? Listen, welcome back to the Shooters Podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Shot Me, where we talk about the business of photography and videography. Now, I know it's been a minute, okay? And we'll explain to you why it's been a minute. I'm just like, that ain't never happened, okay? So, we right here with my guy, Thomas Brown. How you feeling?
Can't complain.
All right. I know Thomas Brown sounds like a regular name, but it's not regular because we're with my guy, Thomas Brown, with New Elements. How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel even better now, actually.
Okay, good.
A lot better.
All right, cool. So we just been mastermind, man, for these past 2 days, right? Thomas is actually one of my mentees. He's actually been doing videography and photography for a minute. Now, how long you been doing it?
Been doing it since 2017. I ain't been doing it right.
Okay,
I've
but
been doing it.
You picked up the camera.
I've been doing some stuff
in 2017.
That's right.
Now, the cool thing about Thomas is not only does he make a lot of money every month, over 10,000. You want to throw some numbers out there?
We can throw some numbers, a number or two. 10,000 is probably good enough.
Okay, cool. We ain't gonna get too specific, but we know it's over there. Okay, cool. And then, so the cool thing about Thomas is that he's actually still in the military. Is that crazy? Still in the Army.
Still in the Army.
How are you able to
as
do
far
that?
as they know.
Okay, cool. So they shouldn't see that. We should just keep this. And listen, if you're in the military, if you were sergeant, just keep that on the low.
Love all my taxpayers.
Don't. Oh, okay. Okay. Just keep it on the low. No, he fighting for y'all. Be thankful. Okay? So just keep that between us and all that. All right. So how are you able to do it? First, before we get into, I want to get a little bit of your backstory, but like, how are you able to do that? How are you able to make money with your camera and also work full time in the military?
So my job is unique because I'm a recruiter. My only duty is get your numbers. Get your numbers, you really can do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. And so when I brought that up, I was like, whatever I want? They said, yeah, just get your numbers. And so I use a lot of my free time to follow my passion so I can turn this at 9 to 5 into what I really want to do.
Okay.
I have a unique job, though. I'm
Very
not saying
unique.
that for everybody.
It's not for everybody. All right. So what's going to happen in like, now you're going to make some changes like at the
end of the year. That's right.
What you going to do?
So I'm active National Guard right now. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the year, we're going to put in that resignation paper. And we're going to be doing this thing 24/7.
Huh?
24/7.
Huh? Is that like a quit, like official quit? What is that?
It's an official quit from the active duty side.
Okay.
I'll still stay my 1 week in a month for the health insurance.
True. Okay.
Gotta keep the health.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got a baby and stuff.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna just go away from the 24/7 active duty side.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
All right. So tell me a little bit about how you got married, kids. What's that?
I'm married. I have one daughter, and we are planning for one more.
Okay. Cool. So, like, when did you get started, and then where did New Elements come about? So, first, let's talk about like when did you actually get started. Let's start there.
Yep.
Just 2017, right?
Yep. 2017. Okay. I was in Fayetteville. Go Razorbacks.
North Carolina.
Arkansas.
Huh? Is that a thing?
Two Fayettevilles.
Is that a thing?
The original is what they say.
You don't know J. Cole?
He from.
Let's keep going.
Okay. So it was 2017. I just brought a camera because I wanted to do photos.
Okay.
A real estate friend of mine, she loves HGTV. She was like, hey, you mind doing one of these videos that I saw on TV? Mm-hmm. Didn't know anything about video at that point. Mm-hmm. So I went and bought a steady cam, or like the steady rod. It was awful. Went out, shot the video.
What's it like?
Yeah, glide cam. There we go. Got the glide cam. Shot the video. It was awful. Mm-hmm. She loved it. I told her it was for free. But she gave me $50 on there, and I was like, shit, $50.
You got paid a little bit.
50.
Why the video suck though? Why did it?
I didn't know any of the. I went on YouTube University at the time, so I didn't really know about ISOs and exposure and all that good stuff.
But they told you needed that glide cam.
They said if you get one thing, it need to be this glide cam.
So forget the sentence. You get the glide cam, and you in the house.
You want to be
dark.
able to walk? Yeah, you need that glide cam.
Okay.
So
you got to balance too. Do you know how to balance it? Did you figure out how to?
No. Okay. I didn't know how to balance it.
This was a bad day.
It looked good outside looking in. I still got the behind the scenes on my, man, it was look awful. I keep it though, so I can see my personal growth.
True. Okay.
So 2017, did that, shot the video, posted it. A lot of folks loved it. At the time, I thought I was killing it. You looking at the micro bay of real estate.
Absolutely, because you got $50.
That's right, $50. Right? Nobody tell me nothing.
That's it. You get any more money after that, or that was just pretty much?
So from that video, that led to a buddy of mine who was getting married. He said, "Bro, I saw the video you did. You mind shoot my wedding or whatever?" And so he was like, "How much is it gonna be?" I was like, "Man,
no,
at least 600."
At least 600.
So I'm over here sweating bullets when I pitch 6.
Sweating,
man,
6, shake a little bit.
600 off rip.
Okay.
I'm gonna need all that before.
I need to make sure it's real. Make sure that the check clear.
Man. I didn't get all of it up front.
Dang.
Yep.
That's what it
I
gets
got 200 and I got the other 400 probably like 5 months later. It was awful. Awful
Really?
deal. Awful
Why?
deal.
Like after the wedding?
After the wedding.
400
I had to reach
later?
out to the bride. Didn't even know the bride or his wife at the time. I was like, hey, you know, I ain't got my money yet. I'm not trying to be a problem. You got the video. I gave everything up before I got my last little bit of dollars. And so from that one video, I posted that and I started doing weddings for a little bit.
Okay.
Weddings.
How many real estate videos you do before you do this wedding?
One real estate video. One real estate.
He said, I'm fired. First of all, I'm going right into the gusto, right in the wedding.
Hey, I don't know if this is a gym or if this is frowned upon, but I tell everybody, I end up finding a video from somebody else that did a wedding. Okay. And I told them, I was like a second shooter for this. This is the type of content that we do.
Right.
I don't even know the dude, but I want to show them what I could possibly do. Okay. So a couple days before, I was watching hella YouTube videos, trying to see what angles do people typically get. Right. That video turned out pretty good for what it was. From there, wedding video. But I knew I didn't want to do weddings. It was too long.
But you got $600.
Yeah, it was super.
Even though it was late. It took about 7 months.
Over time, no doubt. So if you divide, it was like $12
a month. Yeah, $12 a month.
It wasn't good. And so from there, I started doing YouTube skits.
But they did the skits.
Did skits.
So you trying
I'm about to get
figure
rich
this out
on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm going to get rich.
All right. This is what, 2018?
Yep, 2018, at the end of 2017, in the beginning. So we like in February.
What is your wife saying at this particular time? What is your wife talking about?
She's super supportive. So she's in school right now. So she really got other stuff to be focused on.
Okay, so she's focused on school and she like, you just go do your
thing. I'm happy for you, baby. Oh,
yeah, go do your thing.
That look good.
Okay, good.
Did that, didn't make any money. Actually, so I got in trouble. It kind of put you in perspective. It was the time that they said we was about to go to war with North Korea. And I was doing a lot of military sketches at the time, saying, trying to show the balance between how civilians think about the military. Like, bro, it ain't nothing like that. Got in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Got in trouble, and my command said, hey, you need to shut that down, big dog. That ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly. So I did shut it down. Okay. But I converted it to start doing a civilian sketch. Still kind of made it funny, called it Black News Network. Okay. That stuff is awful too. Okay. And just started dabbling into small business. Like, I can make more money doing that.
Right.
And that's really where it took off in 2019. I had 1 or 2 clients, nothing consistent, nothing that I couldn't say, yep, this month I'm making 2,000.
Sure.
Couldn't really put no numbers on it. Okay. But I started getting some traction, but I didn't really know the business side. I just got better at the craft. Right. And I feel like that was what's gonna make me the money.
The business.
No, the craft. I thought the craft was gonna make me the money.
So you got really, really good at craft. This is what, 2019.
Yep. Now we're in 2019.
You already did one real estate video.
One real estate video.
That's still in your portfolio.
Yep.
Several weddings.
Yep. A lot of weddings.
We got some military skits.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're still getting better in our craft.
That's right.
We learn how to color grade.
Mm-hmm. Green screening. That's right.
More lighting, upgrade our equipment probably.
Yep, audio was probably 2 years ago, believe it or not.
Okay, we got an audio upgrade, so now we just a full film company.
We a company, a production company is what we were.
We could do a
movie
if we wanted to.
If we wanted to,
we could do a movie. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's happening? What's going through here right now? Because right now you're making about how much a month?
Man, give or take, probably 1,000 to 2,000 solidly.
1,000, and that's based off of what? Probably a wedding or what's happening?
That's weddings, and that's average. I'm not saying every single month.
Right.
So between
some
weddings,
months it could be 2,000.
That's right.
Some months could be 1,000.
That's right. So the weddings, I would probably do a couple real estate videos because at this point we moved to Central Arkansas. Mm-hmm. So I really didn't have a clientele, but I'm still doing weddings. So that's really what I'm trying to focus on because that's the only thing that brings me real money.
Right.
And so from there, I was like, I was in marketing now at the time. So I'm still in the National Guard. I'm still active duty.
You're doing marketing in the military? In the military.
Okay. So I end up, and what's wild, they told me to stop, but then that position opened. And it was like, who do we got in recruiting that can do videos and photos?
That's your boy.
And I was like, yeah, I want me or not. It wasn't like that, but you know.
What's your rank right now at this point? You got to be at least a sergeant. You're E5
I'm at E7 right now. Oh, at that point, E5. Yep.
E5 So 2019, you're sergeant, E5.
E8, yep. E8 I made E5, and now I'm E7. And so I did that for a minute, and now I'm in recruiting. It's kind of where we are. So I did the marketing, where I still learned more of the craft. I learned more so the contracting side, where the big bucks are made on the national level. That stuff was cool. That stuff was really dope. Learned a lot of stuff, but I really couldn't focus on my camera stuff at this time. So now at 3 o'clock, I'm having to go out and find stuff to do to still do the craft.
Okay. All right. So what did you want to do while you was like, all right, I'm out here, I got the marketing job,
Mm-hmm.
I'm an E5, I'm a sergeant,
Mm-hmm.
and I still want to focus more on this craft. So I still want to do weddings, still want to do other stuff. Like, what are you, in your mind, what did you want to happen?
I was like, I want to make the money I'm making now in the military,
Okay.
but as doing videos.
Okay.
So that was always the thought. I was like, oh, people, I can do this all the time.
Right.
I didn't really see anybody in my circle that had they weren't entrepreneurs, so they didn't have they all had real jobs.
Yeah.
And so from there, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Let me just keep riding this thing out.
Okay, definitely ask, like, did you have a plan to
Nope.
get there?
Nope. I knew what I wanted though.
Okay.
But in regards to plan, I was like, I hope it just happens. Somebody just say, Thomas, you want to work for us?
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
Yeah, you just sit there like, somebody can be like, yo, how much, you want some money?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I want a lot of it.
Exactly, but
Right.
that didn't come.
Okay. So now, 2020, what's going on right now? We talking about this is the pandemic right now. Your wife, is she out of school now?
She's out of school right now.
At that particular time,
Yep, she's out of school.
at 2020.
Yep.
The kids, how the kids? They
The daughter, she was in daycare
okay.
at the time.
All right.
And I'm like, I know I want to go full time. I just don't know the steps. And so now I'm over here looking at other people on Instagram. What are they doing? I see folks doing workshops. Oh, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
I see folks.
Oh, you want to start teaching now?
I thought I want to start teaching at first.
All right.
But I didn't really have all the business principles there. I didn't know I didn't have the business principles.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I know I want to teach people. I know I can do these things now. People think these are cool, but they don't know why they're cool. I wanted to show other folks how to do it.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of like my future goal.
For sure.
But from there, I really kind of hunkered down on trying to find more clients for the real estate side. So at this point, I did pick up a nugget about separating your businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the weddings going on. I did a little bit more with the real estate. And now I was like, real estate and weddings really don't go together. So I had to separate the two.
Correct.
And now I was like, bro, I really want to focus on the big budget clients.
Mm-hmm.
And so kind of made the third company.
Okay. Which is New Elements.
New Elements, which is solely for entrepreneurs, brands, and business owners.
Got it. Okay, so what happened with these I guess it's still 2020, right?
Still 2020.
Okay. Did one of them start like really taking off? Like what happened? Which one?
Yep.
What
So
happened?
in 2020, the real estate really took off because clients are now not having open houses.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're really needing to have content to virtually show people how stuff looks. So that business took off. I think we made about the first year, probably made like 50,000 that first year
Oh, nice.
in just real estate.
Nice.
But I didn't know all the business practices, but we were doing a lot of ripping and running to
Yeah, it
even
was a lot.
Mhm.
Like what was it looking like as far as ripping around? Like how much effort you had to do for the 50,000?
Yep. So we only covered basically a 50-mile radius, but we would go take photos of home. That was really the bread and butter, taking the photos that you would see on Realtor, Zillow, things like that. And then from there, I slowly incorporated video. I was like, yeah, they listing videos. Duh, I did one way back when. Let me just bring that up now.
The $50 joint.
Yeah, the $50. I can do $50. Exactly.
And it came up.
Exactly.
Okay. It's no longer $50.
Man, so I did that, made that kind of a premium service that agents could showcase. And then from there, I went into I actually bought a course for the real estate company. So I started learning how to do certain things, market certain ways and things like that. And it was good, but I just felt like I was doing a lot of work to get the money.
Yeah.
And so from there, that business took off. And I was like, how can I now incorporate solely videos to these clients? And so I'm trying to put dots together and business owners and people recommending me to different people. But the clients I were getting, I still didn't feel like $400, $1,000 was a lot of money for all the work I felt like I was putting into it.
Right.
And so I was like, there's no way I can really make this full time.
What type of work? Like what? You say a lot of work. What is a lot of work?
The only things I was offering clients were brand message videos and promotion videos. For promotion videos, I brought out the whole set, like shebang, for like this 30-second piece. But we'd be out there for 4 hours doing what I thought was work, but now looking back, it was just busy work.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
Yeah. You're just doing a whole bunch of stuff. We set up lights, we're doing different scenes, we're doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Exactly. We're going to have to do double transition from that though. Yeah.
Yeah, we're being super creative out here.
Exactly.
Takes all day for this
For
video.
$0 felt like. But I felt like that was still helping me on my craft. Didn't know at the time, but I was like, man, yeah, this is trash. I'll probably just go ahead and just hang this mug up. Folks
So
ain't
you
paying
was
no
ready
money.
to quit. You was ready to quit.
I thought maybe I need to move to another city. Is what I thought.
Okay.
Like maybe I need to go out to. There's a lot of black folks in Atlanta. That'd be cool.
Yep.
I said LA. We went out and visited LA for a week. I was like, it's too busy out
Too big.
here.
Okay.
And I was like,
Trying to find the money.
right. I was like, maybe Arkansas is just cheap.
Yeah.
But there's rich people in Arkansas too.
You do.
And so it took me a minute to kind of realize that.
Okay. So pandemic hit. How's business?
Real estate is still going great.
Okay.
I'm slowly learning how to put systems in place to make that even better. But I was like, bro,
This is 2021, maybe
2021,
March,
exactly.
April. Okay.
And so now I'm looking at more things on how I can be a service to people that are like other videographers. So it was probably about to March to August. I just kept looking at different people, trying to implement stuff, trying to write stuff down. I was like, all right, this probably ain't gonna work. And then I came across one of your ads, and I was in Costco. I remember it vividly.
It's always in Costco.
Bro, I was like in Costco.
Costco's a thing. Me and Costco, we must know each other.
And I showed my wife. I was like, bro, look, he did the workshop thing. This is what I want to do. He was like, yeah, you should probably get on the phone with him. And so I think I picked up a nugget out of from some podcast. It was like, just pay for knowledge, and that's why I hit you up. I was like, bro, hey, what do you do, bro? I'll pay for you to tell me what I need to do, X, Y, Z. Didn't realize that I needed a lot of other elements as well. So you kind of evaded from that to say, well, you probably needed to do X, Y, Z. And that's why we had a chat. It wasn't necessarily a lot of convincing. For me, it was more, you made it logical. So if you want this is what you got to do. I was like, it's no brainer.
Yeah. Oh, this was last year. Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't know you last year.
Like September.
2020. Oh, it's 2022. It's last year. That's crazy. Okay. All right. So you see my ad probably like, I don't know, what is it? At that time, you didn't know what I was doing, how I made money, whatever.
I saw a black dude with ads, and I thought that was dope. I swear to God, I don't know if it's because I clicked the wrong stuff, but I was like, and I was putting in hashtag workshops and stuff. I don't know if that helped with the analytics, but I saw a black dude in Georgia doing an ad. I was like, that's dope, man. He got the whole setup in the back. That looked good. That's what I need. I need a workshop.
But at that time, you was like, you know what? You can learn something from me that you can learn how to do these actual workshops.
Exactly. I was about to say, bro, I'll pay $1,000 for an hour for you to sit down and walk me through
Show me how to do this workshop.
Exactly.
Now, so before we get in there, like, you say you're willing to pay $1,000 an hour. Why is it investing so important? Like, why do you think you should learn from a podcast. Why did that click for you? Most people are like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just figure it out.
To save time.
I'll just figure it out. Like, it might take me 3 years, but I'll be able to get it.
And that's the biggest thing. I think I was on YouTube for a while. I saw a course. It was like $800. And I felt like I had to bite the bullet to spend $800.
Yeah.
But I felt like I learned so much that I was like, yeah, no, this was a no-brainer. And so these small things that I would buy, it did save me a lot of time. And I was like, all right, so this guy clearly has some method figured out. Let me just throw out a number. Hopefully he'll bite on it. Or I'm gonna tell you what I thought. I thought you was gonna say, nah, bro, I'll just tell you for free. How long? When can you get on?
Yeah,
wasn't the case. Yeah. But from there, I was like, it makes sense to just pay for coaching or pay for something that's gonna save you a lot more time. It makes sense.
Yeah. I think that, like, even if you was to say, hey, let's go ahead and do it for free, it's that 1 hour call is not enough. You know what I mean? You will pick up a gym or two, but you still are stuck in this figure it out cycle. So yes, I do have an idea of what I need to do, but not a full blueprint of like how to actually do it. It'll still be vague a little bit. Right. So it's better to just put people in different, like models that actually work. That's why I have like a lot of shooters camp and all this other stuff. But now when you started, you see my ad, you didn't think I was like a scam then?
No, not even a little bit. Anybody that spends ads money, I assume they got
Nobody thinks about that though.
Really?
Nobody thinks about that. They're like, yeah, he got ads.
But it's like, he know what he's talking about is what I thought.
Yeah, but still, I mean, some people are like, it's like scamming because like he made money off like an ebook or something. That's what people say. He made money off the ebook, so he got the money. Maybe got Fiverr, probably made, I don't know, people really be deep in this stuff. Went to Fiverr, probably got the ebook. One dude said, I had like one, she said, you ain't got but one shooter shirt. You a scam.
You believe that? Do you think you a scam?
No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find it for you while we on here. This shit was hilarious. I was like, he really went deep. I was like, how much time did you have to think to actually figure this out? And I'm like, wow, you actually put a lot of time into this. Yeah, you gonna get that too. Are you a scam yet?
No, not yet. Okay. Not yet.
Hold on strong. Hold on strong.
It's about to get real soon.
It's coming. So that I don't know if I'm looking for it. It's probably a long time for me to get there. But maybe if I find it, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. But so you was like, all right, I want to invest, and you was like, I'm gonna throw a number out there because you really want to start.
Hopefully you bite.
And said, oh great, yeah, definitely.
$1,000. I'm gonna be honest, like I thought black folks in Arkansas a little bit cheaper.
Yeah,
And so I was
that's enough for somebody. People do anything for $1,000.
Exactly.
Kill somebody for $1,000. Want me to kill him right now? Oh yeah, for sure.
With a cash at.
Yeah, with cash. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't bid for $1,000. I would just told you to take a class.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'll take a class.
I mean, you gave me the gems on the phone too. I thought,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm not holding back.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing is like, if we are, even right now, like some DMs I'll answer and I would just call people. I would hit the button. Like, boom, like, oh, snap, you here? They be in the middle of washing dishes.
Yeah.
What's up? You say you want to talk. What's up? What you got? Oh, anything you want to call? Well, we here now. Questions? Shoot them to me. Let's do this. So just stuff like that. I just want to make sure people know that it's real, because there's not a lot of people, like me, that are actually making money in photography videography field. So now you see somebody, and I ask kind of like, first of all, am I able to like touch them and talk to them? Like, did you believe that you can be able to like, at least get in touch with me?
Yeah, I sent, and the guy said send DMs to. I think he was talking about he wanted to reach out to Rick Ross or something like that. He's like, bro,
somebody said that?
It was on a podcast. He was
okay,
like,
this is the same podcast. Okay,
that's right. He was like, man, everybody you see is in the reach of one DM. Shoot a DM and see what happens. I was like, you right.
True.
And so I sent you a DM. I don't think you answered initially, but I think I like commented, started liking stuff just so I'll pop up, whatever.
That's a good idea.
Okay. But that's what I did. I was like, he got to see all of this. Laughed at something that wasn't even fun.
It's the strategies.
I was like, I got it.
It's the strategies. And then what if I was like, just didn't answer it? Like, what if I was like, you know what, just didn't hit you back and like, never?
Yep, my next task was going to look through whoever.
You still have more tasks?
Oh, yeah, I did. So
I thought you wanted to
I thought you were going to tag some people. I was like, all right, so I saw her. Hey, you know how to get in touch with XYZ? That was my next goal if you didn't hit me up.
That's pretty good. Damn, that's pretty good. I actually, you know what? Going back to what, and just, popping 3D, like we was talking about this earlier, about like the top 10%. It's stuff like that. That's mindset stuff, right? Because if most people would just give up, they were already think like all this, they already think it's a scam and all this stuff. You skip past all that, and then you was already willing to invest money, and then went into like, even if it doesn't work out, I already got a second plan to still like, what else do I have in place to actually see if I can contact this dude? And I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's exactly what I did when I was like, when I quit my job and I was going to meet up with David Shands. And I was like, my first thought was I emailed him and I sent him a DM. No answer. I then went to my second task. I said, I'm going to go to the mall every day.
I'm going to catch you.
Oh, yeah, every day.
I'm going to catch you.
I know it's your store, you probably ain't here, but I'm be here every day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I need about a couple $100 worth of gas money. I'll be here every day. But I finally seen him second day, but it was just like, I was already in my mind willing to do that.
Yep.
So the fact that you already had like a second, I'm like, yep, see, that's the top 10%. The money's gonna come anyway.
Come on with it.
Money was gonna come. That's just crazy how I just be. I'm like, God, it's just life, man. Okay, so we was doing a mastermind. You guys mastermind this time, right? And we had supposed to talk maybe that day or maybe.
Nah, that evening. You said, yeah, I'm gonna get you on the call. You said something like, you got 5 minutes to chat. What's up? You was asking some questions.
I was on lunch or something. And we was on lunch and I was like,
that's right.
I think I answered some of your questions.
He was, I'm gonna give you a shout after it's over. I was like, this man about to call me back.
I'm not gonna call him back.
Like, this man, when some other black person, you give me a shout about 5 minutes. Like, man.
Yeah. So then that evening, what do we talk about the evening when I call you? I thought I put you on the phone with everybody.
First you FaceTime me. I thought that was weird.
Oh yeah. Cause I want you to know it's real.
No doubt. I thought that was real weird, man. I don't know.
Why was that weird?
I don't know. Maybe it's a cult. Maybe it's where I'm at in the state. Nobody FaceTimes just to normally chat. And so you FaceTime me and then you show me the other folks that was in the mastermind. Saw another black young dude. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe that's his brother.
Maybe it's his brother. It could be, see, I knew it was something. It could be a little brother, lying, capping.
And you left and I talked to 3D by himself and I was like, okay. Like, bro, no cap. Come on now.
Yeah, come on. Like, he done left. Bro. He left the room. Let's keep it real.
All this, bro. And he was like, yeah, it's legit. And I was like, say less. That's all I need to hear. I really need to hear about 3 people. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. And then I think first of all, I'd be going in on the phone. I'd be having to take a breather. I'd be having to leave. Like, get this phone away from me. For real. It's frustrating. And I think I got Pop Meat on the phone. So I don't know if Jess and Didi, was it? Both y'all got on the phone?
Both of y'all.
What did y'all say? What did they talk about?
I think I remember talking to D.
And then Jess might have came in later.
Okay. But I think I was asking, what do they do in business? How long they've been doing stuff like that? Why did y'all decide to do the course? All the general questions. And maybe it was Panique or maybe it was somebody else. But I was like, oh, y'all doing it as a group? And then there was somebody else and I was like, okay, maybe it's real. I said, maybe.
You still wasn't sure.
Maybe it's real. Because you put it on FaceTime and then you showed me everybody else in the room. He's like, yeah, that dude right there, he make X amount of dollars.
I should open your millionaires.
That's right. That's right. They
had on regular t-shirts. Like, they can't make $1 million. The t-shirts too regular.
Man, I was like, man, let me just talk to some people. So that's when you got on the phone.
Did you believe it was other millionaires in the room?
No.
Okay.
No, I did not. I did not.
Even when I said it, it's a millionaire right there.
I did. People say millionaire. I don't know. It's just not a word I'm used to hearing. Maybe that's why it sounds so obtuse to hear that.
Okay. All right.
But it was folks like us was why I was really shocked.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Too many black people. It's not a lot.
Tyler Perry ain't there. ain't no Tyler in there.
If TP ain't there,
That ain't real.
TP or TD, Jakes. If none of or Creflo.
I don't know who that is.
Creflo Dollar. We're gonna have to get another podcast.
Just water on the house?
Yes, water's on the house. Y'all know Creflo Dollar? Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh, you know Creflo Dollar either? Oh,
brother's 50 Cent.
I know 50.
Okay, so never mind. I thought that's my fault. The 3D don't know. 3D don't know Creflo Dollar. Please, you know Creflo Dollar?
Yes. Whoa. Why y'all know Creflo Dollar?
My apologies. First of all, it's probably gonna be. I thought that maybe it's my mom. I don't know. Sorry. Let me apologize.
No doubt. I appreciate
thought
it.
everybody, but I see. TD Jakes?
I know TD.
Okay. Put it in. You know TD Jakes? Okay, so Creflo just ain't got there yet. Wait, 3D. You know? Okay, so Creflo just the levels. It's level. That's it. That's what it is. His level.
If he ain't on TV, I probably ain't seen
Is
it.
Creflo on TV?
He used to be on BT late. Creflo just missed the.
It's too late.
BT late, yeah.
BT late.
Nah,
You know,
after
late.
8 o'clock, you gotta turn
Uncut.
TV
BT
off.
uncut.
That's right.
That's when he show up. My bad.
When TD yelling at you late at night, wake up. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so my bad. So it's just levels. I thought.
fine.
My bad. All right. So if you at this point you still don't think it's real, what?
No, I thought it was real after I talked to other folks when you left the room.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, no cap. Like, come on, be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And so they was like, yeah, we did XYZ. He taught us how to do XYZ. And in my mind, I'm like, that's exactly the sugar honey iced tea I need to be learning. That's exactly what I need to be learning.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, say less.
But like what? So I'm just trying to figure out like what was it to like? Because then you heard the price. I tell you the price already.
You did tell me the price.
And then how was that?
You asked me right then and there.
Yeah.
So what you want to do? I was like, dang.
I mean, what were you thinking? I mean, because you thought like how much did you think it was gonna cost?
I thought, I'm gonna be honest, I probably like I could put out 5,000.
5,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
5,000. That's easy money.
Okay.
After you made the logic on how I can, that's easy.
But then after I gave you the actual price,
I was like, hold on, let me pray about it.
Pray about it. Okay.
Let me pray about it.
Okay.
And
did you have to go talk to your wife about it? Like how did that go?
I didn't tell her probably for the couple months, for the first 2 months.
Okay.
I didn't tell her how much the price was initially because I knew she's not an entrepreneur type mindset.
Yes, you understand.
So I knew, So I kind of held that to myself. I was like, if this don't work,
Let's
then
get
we
some
screwed.
results.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some results first. But if it don't work out,
Then I'm screwed a little bit.
yeah, then you gotta like how you if it didn't work out, like how would that?
But that's the problem. I don't ever think. I think the more money I spend, and it may be just me, I feel like
It's not just you.
yeah. Okay, the more money I spend, I feel like, bro, I gotta make this money back. This ain't no just. I don't got just this money just be throwing around. So I gotta go do something.
Yeah.
But you made it logical. You're like, yeah, all you gotta do is do X, Y, Z, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. And then I'm gonna tell you the icing on the cake.
Okay.
The icing on the cake is you put in the contract. And I made sure I found that one line. He was like, if you don't make your money back, then I'll give it back to you. And I was like, oh, there's no pressure at this point.
Yeah.
I could do nothing. Well, and then you got to do the stuff.
You gotta do stuff.
I was like, yeah, if
All you gotta do the stuff.
If I do the stuff and I don't make money, that's probably just on me as a business person.
If you do the stuff
Mm-hmm.
and you don't make money, it's on me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't do the stuff and don't make money, that's on you.
Tracking. And that's what it was. But you said there was really basically I was playing with house money is what I felt like, and so
Yeah.
that's how I mentally took it. I was like, oh yeah, just tell me what to do. That's all. I just need to know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that made life a lot easier.
And then when you finally did, well, first I want to talk about your wife. Then I want to talk about like what actually happened. So I guess a couple months you told your wife, and like how was that?
So she thought it was dope that I was getting these new clients.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what are you doing? I was like, yeah, I changed my business process. I'm showing you how to do this stuff.
I'm doing something different.
Like I had to go do my calls. So I was glad y'all had the calls at that certain time because she'd be out with her friends doing like yoga or whatever. I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
Good. Y'all keep doing yoga. She'll need to know what's going on.
Exactly. So I did that, and she was like, "Where are these clients from?" Like, I don't know. So I told her I'm changing up some of my stuff.
Okay.
I didn't tell her I was in a course yet.
Yeah.
Until we got a client for like 25 on the retainer.
Yeah.
And she was like month to month. I was like, yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, you know what I do.
No
you
big
know what I
deal.
do. The kids need some yoga. You need some more yoga pants.
was like, yeah, nah, no big deal.
Yeah.
That's what we do out here.
Yeah.
And then from there, so I told her, so I did get in the course. She was like, whatever happened? She brought it back up.
Okay.
Whatever happened to you doing the
So
workshop?
she knew what was going on. She knew something different.
She knew that I was going to do a workshop or I wanted to do a workshop in October, November-ish time.
Teach your own workshop. Oh, she asked about that. I thought something about, she asked about like, not this.
No.
Your workshop.
She asked about the workshop.
Got it.
And then she brought up how we had that call at Costco. She said, whatever happened with that? I was like, yeah, so, bro, yeah, his course, he gave me the course for like $5,000. That's wow, huh?
Oh, you lied a little bit.
A little bit. I'm going to be honest, I didn't tell her.
Did she know that?
She wouldn't even get on YouTube. She's not a YouTube person.
So she ain't going to see this.
Hopefully not. No. But anyway, I told her in December, like around Christmas, when I was having a good time.
Oh, okay.
I was like, baby, you ain't gonna believe this.
Girl, check this out, man.
So the dude said it was, the price. And I was like, but it's all right, though, because if I don't make the money back, he going to pay it back. So
okay.
And so that dented the blow a little bit.
You had to hurry up and throw the guarantee in there.
That's right.
If you went through the guarantee,
Exactly.
she would have been like, you doing what?
Because then the skeptics would come, like, do you know these folks?
Yeah,
That type of deal.
right.
So I didn't tell her, my mama.
Okay.
I usually talk to them about everything. Mom, what do you think about whoop-de-whoop?
Oh, your mom don't know.
No, it would have been a wrap.
Your mom know something about business?
No.
I wouldn't do that.
No, no.
Yeah.
Look at my face.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't because I knew it was going to be somebody talking me out of it and that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and bite the bullet.
Yeah.
And so I told
Because
her.
it's better for them. Like, I'm doing this to turn around and, anyway, continue.
Yep. And so when she saw the clients and stuff, she was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. I knew that wouldn't have been her personality at the beginning.
Not day one. Not day one. Yeah, no.
So she had to see some proof. I know her type.
True.
Showed her the proof. And she's like, oh, yeah, why don't you? And she asked me about one of my other buddies. Like, why don't you do so-and-so? I was like, babe, before you even waste your breath, they ain't going to see it yet.
Yeah.
It ain't their time.
No, it ain't their time. No, not yet. So for y'all who married,
Damn.
I don't know if y'all want to use this strategy or not. See if the stuff works first, because your wife will see a lot of money coming out the account, and you got to figure out. You got to hurry put the money back in.
That's right.
You got to hurry up.
Or do it from a different account.
You have a different account. So these strategies,
Marriage strategies.
It's to help, not
That's
to be trying to be sneaky. Okay, this is good sticky.
Good sticky.
This is good. I'm sneaky, but I'm trying to be sneaky too.
On a good
to help.
way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whew, we about to, this marriage name about not about to last long. Okay, now, so let's jump into it. So you already know, lied to your wife a little bit, but you could now. Now she got the truth. It's all
We
on the
good.
table.
We straight now.
She can't, because you can't send the money.
I signed the contract.
Yeah, and we got money. The
That's
money
right.
coming in. We good.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, we got money. You can't say, I made the money back already.
That's right.
So before we actually signed up for the mastermind right there in the circle, how much were you making at this particular time?
Like I said, not consistently, but around 1 to 2 a month.
1 or 2. So we don't know. It could have been 1,000, could have been 1,500, could have been 13. We don't really know.
That's right.
Okay. But I guess what sold you was getting money every month? Like, you know how much it's going to be, or was it just
That's right.
business?
Yep. Knowing that I can now think ahead. All right, cool. Yeah, now I'm going to have this client for XYZ. I know I can now get X product or X employee to do stuff, because now I can count my dollars.
How did you feel about doing the amount of work? Like when I showed you how to when you're doing work, but you're not doing that much work. Like you're making more, but you're working less.
That was weird. That was weird. I felt like I had to be doing all this extra stuff to actually get the money, because that's what I was doing at first. Yeah. And I was like, bro, this working. And so, no, it's weird in a good way that I think I had asked you when the bell went off. Yeah. Why didn't I think of this? Like, bro, this is like common sense. Why didn't you? Like, why don't everybody know to do X? Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it just needed somebody else to tell me, or I didn't really know how to implement that into what I was already doing. Yeah. But yeah, it's clear as day now.
You can't unsee it. It's over.
I can't unsee it, which is so weird.
And now, don't you want to tell people?
I want to,
but they ain't gonna believe you.
I don't think they would do the work. Is the thing, because they, like I said, they would. Where I am in that circle I was in initially. Nah, bro, I'm about to go do this job and then do this task and then this gig, and that's how I'm gonna get it. Okay.
So right now we're sketchy, and then now the first month, I don't know how much you made the first month.
I think the first month I actually got one client. The first month he told me how to change up my whole, because I was doing packages. It got weird. It was weird. Okay. I'm saying it was weird now that I know what I need to do now. Okay. But yeah, it was weird.
So the first client, what was your first client? How much was that?
First client was at 2,000.
Really, first one?
First one off rip. Dang. Because I was doing, I think I pitched 2,000, but we would only do like a 4 video package. Right. Like but after that, like, what else would I offer?
True.
It's the only
So
thing.
after you bought that, they don't need to buy nothing else.
That was my thought.
Right.
And so I just need to get a bunch of these $2,000.
Right.
To
You got to hustle every month.
That's
to get
right.
new clients. No one wants to keep doing that. So then what about the second month? How much do you make? Now, that's $2,000 every month. That's $2,000
$2,000
every
off.
month.
Yep, every month.
That's every month.
And then the second month, I basically converted a client over who did some stuff in the past, and I brought them on for $2,000. Actually, I think you told us about what was it? Something about making it look like a discount. I don't remember the term you told me,
Right.
but I had said, yeah, bro, this is normally like $4,000.
Right.
But since I like you, if you stay on,
Yeah,
it'll
we'll
be
be rocking for a minute.
Exactly.
Rocking for a minute, yeah.
We'll do $2,000. We'll stretch it out. But if you drop, I think I got this nugget from Panique. But if you drop, the price gonna go up.
Panique?
So this is where it's gonna be.
Huh? Okay.
So if you drop, the price gonna shoot up.
So we already at 4,000. So we at second month. We at 4,000.
We at 4.
Okay. When did the 10 hit? We were about 3.
Bro,
What am I saying?
yeah. So one of my clients, I did another real estate client. Like I said, we was just doing the real estate side, so just taking photos and stuff. And I think I pitched out. I think I gave her a call. I was like, you need to start doing some more stuff on your Facebook page or whatever the case. You're doing your lives, but them trash. You ain't getting no traction on them. Like I told her
Dang.
that from our conversations. I was like,
Kept it real.
yeah, I was like, nah, them trash. You need to change this up.
Yeah.
And so she ended up getting I believe, $2,500 package, whatever the case may be. And what's dope about it, she picked that up in November, I believe. And she didn't shoot it. She didn't shoot any content December. Yeah. She was like, yeah, we still good for January. I was like, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
She ain't gave us a date or whatever. I mean,
She's still on.
Yeah, she's still on.
But as long as she know that she's secure, that when she's ready, she can go and shoot content and, have her videos ready.
Or just call about like tips and stuff. Like she'll get her homegirls on the phone. Yeah, Thomas, so tell her what she need to be doing.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you need to do whatever.
Yeah. So now she feel like she got a whole video team for her, for the stuff that she might need for her business.
That's right.
That's lit.
And then we hit a cat for $350. 3,050.
Said hit a cat like it's a lick. Had to hit a lick
We
like
hit a
that.
cat.
I thought it was be busy. Like hit a lick. All right. So you hit them for 3.
We hit him for the 3.
Okay.
350. But then you told me
I mean 3,500. You said 350. You said 3.
3,050.
$3,050.
Yeah, 3,050. Why the 50? I don't know. That's weird. I don't even know where that came from. But anyway, hit him for the 350.
I didn't teach you that.
No, I don't know where that came from.
Okay.
It looked good on paper. So
Either way, we're still excited about the 3.
we are excited.
And
about the
I'm
3.
not mad about extra money.
No doubt.
Let's keep going.
Actually, I can tell you what happened. So I think we hit them with I think their original was like this. So their original was 25.
Okay.
But I was telling them, I was like, bro, they still ain't got nobody to post for them. He said, no, tell them you can add a social media manager.
Okay.
And so I think I booked that instead of 5. I was like, 550, I think is where that came from.
Oh, you mean
25.
You mean 3,005? No, you said 3,050 bucks.
And $50.
So you said 550. Okay, all right. Continue. Let's stop. I got you.
Okay. Cool. I went to public school for
Yeah, I went to public. I got a PhD too. Public high school diploma.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, so they're at 3 and they're excited.
They live it.
Okay.
They feel like I'm the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
Little do they know.
Yeah.
I am.
So you're help. How do you feel now that that the work you're doing, the money you're able to make, change that you're able to quit your 9 to 5, I guess transition, whatever you're able to do all that, take care of your family and like, I don't know, you actually get to see what 20, 30, 40K can look like.
It all feels like just free money now. It's like,
Really?
like, bro, this is so weird. Like, I don't know. I'm super grateful now. I was like, this is because I like I said, I got a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Still do that, so I still got regular money.
Regular money.
But everything else is like, what can I do now to invest to make X?
Now you're trying to just invest it and whatever.
Building my team is kind of what our goal is
Sure.
now.
Because you gotta, let me
That's
not even talk about that. You do have a team already, so that's dope.
getting taken care of.
So now your team is doing the editing.
Yep, team does editing. I just show up, build client relations. I brought my wife on in, I think this past December. I actually brought her on as like a contractor. So I got her doing some stuff on the side. It's great.
How does she feel?
She loves it. Loves it.
Did you ever tell her about me? Like, yo, if I did that with Brandon, and she'll be like, yo, how Brandon doing? Your wife never check on me and see how I'm doing.
She asked yesterday. I had my headphones in. She like, tell Brandon. And I was like, nah. I told you he was busy. I think or something like that. Nah, he busy.
I'm not busy.
Yeah,
I'm free.
I know you're not. That's what's weird. You just look busy.
I got a busy
You
face.
give a busy persona.
Busy face. So what did you want to tell me?
She was trying to get you to buy the pizza for yesterday. That's what it was. And
I thought it was like,
no,
man,
how you doing? How your folks?
Yeah, like I thought it was like, man, I appreciate
We don't do that. You know what I learned from Panit?
Okay.
You ain't got time for all that. You can just get on the phone and say what you want.
I see. But why did you want me to buy the pizza? Why did you?
Because I was telling me we about to eat some pizza. I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, I think I'm gonna ask Brandon to do it. Yeah, you want me to ask him? It's like, nah, you ain't got to do that. So I just hushed when I came in and sat down. And
I just don't know why that was the conversation. I just don't know why I had to buy it.
Well, they say you got it. Ball out.
But you got it.
You got it. We got it.
We got it.
We got it. But
you definitely got it. Like I know I got it, but you got it too.
That's right.
So all right.
It don't matter who bought it.
Well, it do matter. Cause I'm trying to figure out why I got it. All right. So all right. Now, based off what you were doing and what you're doing now,
Yep.
and the stuff that you were doing wrong, and there's a lot of photographers and videographers out there that's doing probably the same stuff that you're doing. What would you just give them some key takeaways? Maybe 3 that you can like, listen, this ain't it. Try this instead. Whatever. Just give us some tips, man.
Man, the first one.
And also, there's photography videographers in like towns that are not like Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're not in Atlanta, not in New York, you're not in Miami, you're not in LA, you're not in Dallas, people don't feel like you can make.
I feel like that's, now that I know what I do now, I feel like that's probably better for you, not being in them heavy populated areas. But
so now, what? So talk to that person, and then talk to just anyone else who are just like, I got this cameraman. I'm investing into some gear. I've been doing it for a while. Yeah, you've been doing it 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, four.
You know? So somebody that's been doing it for 10 years, and they just like, listen.
They ain't figured it out yet.
Yeah, they ain't figured it out yet. Why are you look? I'm just saying that's most people. It's not like you can't.
That's just so weird to me. But anyway, I digress.
I mean, you would if you wouldn't have met me, then it probably would have took you 10 years too.
I probably would have quit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably would have gave it up.
Probably. See, so you do. There is a give up period because I did it too. There's a give up period. About 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
you kind of like
I tried it out. I did it.
Yeah, I did all I could. At least you thought you did.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a give up period. I think. Anyway, so what would you tell those people who are whether at give up stage or whether they just feel like they're doing everything, the clients aren't coming consistent. I don't feel like this thing is going to work. I'm about to jump into something different. I'm about to do crypto. Yeah. NFTs. So like, what would you tell those people?
I think the first one is niche sooner than later.
Okay.
Find out what you like doing and become a subject matter expert in that.
Okay.
Outside looking in, I know that it's scary now because you got a music video that's going to shoot 500 and you do a wedding for 12.
Yep.
But I can shoot everything.
You can add up.
Yeah. Just because you shoot everything, I think that's from y'all. It doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
So niche down sooner than later.
Okay.
Focus on business as opposed to creative. Anybody can press the record button and give me like 10 minutes on a YouTube video. I can figure out how to put a setting on a camera, but that's not why clients will come to you. So focus on your business and have some systems in place is the biggest thing.
That's it. What people in small town. Well, I guess it's still the same thing. People in small town. And last thing.
And don't be afraid to just talk to new people. Just talk to any and everybody. Ask them what they do. My biggest thing is I'm starting to get better. Yeah. I really could give 3 F's about anybody else, really what they got going on.
True.
But honestly, just saying, bro, what do you do? Just be interesting and weird about.
Yeah.
Folks love to talk about themselves.
Yeah. Be genuine, build relationships. Basically, you mean build relationships.
That's right. Okay. You see how I said it though?
Yeah, that's it. So, you said focus on business. Like, how do they do that? Like, how do you recommend they go do that?
Systems in place. And so, for instance, being in this circle, they dropped the nugget, giving a client the actual price as opposed to just going around, oh man, it's probably could be so-and-so and so-and-so. So making sure you know what you're offering. I think another thing is having systems like contracts. Yeah. Making sure you're holding yourself accountable and they're being accountable. And saying what you're going to do and do what you're going to say. True.
Okay. And then the last thing, building relationships and getting with like-minded people. Like, how do you feel like what you're going to go and do that?
Man, I would pay to get in some circles where folks got the money or they're in my industry. Whatever you got to do, save up, get some coins, take out some life insurance, whatever you got to do to get in them circles. Highly recommend to pay so you don't have to go through the struggles.
A lot of people say that, but they don't. If I'm somebody, I'm a photography videographer, I got about $50. One, let's say I do happen to pay or whatever, like, how do I know that just getting in the room, people always say get in the room, but how do I know that I'm going to get money out of the room? Like, how does it equate to money in my pocket? If I'm just in the room, it's people in here with money, it's millionaires, it's whatever. Like, how can that help me if I'm a photographer, videographer, and just getting in the room? What does that do for me?
I think it comes, you got to have some skepticism to see if it actually works. And that may be a weird thing. So before I even would swipe the card, let me go and look on your profile. Do you got where you started and all that good stuff? I kind of want to see some of the process. Do they have a course? Do they have things that are put in place? A lot of the times, like I said, I bought a lot of courses. A lot of the times you may spend money to know, that ain't it. Right
true,
there.
True.
And so, I mean, that's an investment.
You got to be willing to take risks.
That's right.
It might not work out every time. Okay.
And so I think that's the biggest thing. Honestly, when you put me on FaceTime with folks that were actually there, that kind of sealed the deal a lot for me. Whether them was your family members or not, I was like,
all of them could be my cousins and brothers.
They are scripted down to the T.
They got 12 brothers. They've been doing this for a long time. They've been scamming people for a long time.
They scripted to the T. But man, honestly, that's the biggest thing. That the testimony is going actually doing some research, seeing what they did. Be weird on their profile. Go and do some digging.
Yeah. Did you think that was gonna happen for you? Like, did you?
I said,
what do you think, realistically?
Man, I said if you can just tell me what to do to get a workshop, then I'll be able to. I just needed you to tell me what to do. Okay. However much money that took, just give me the steps. Okay. I ain't trying to go look at all these other YouTube videos. For real.
So, yeah, man, I appreciate you coming out. This is Thomas Sargent.
I'll take it right
first
now.
Class.
That's right.
Sergeant First Class Brown, and also Thomas Brown with New Elements Media. All right. He went from barely knowing where he know he can get $1,000, but not knowing if that $2,000 gonna hit, right? To making well over $10,000 every month in his videography business. And I just appreciate you actually investing in yourself, believing in yourself. You know what's crazy? Most people. So I got 3 different tiers, right? So I got Shooters Camp, I got Shooters Mentorship, which is the one-on-one, and then I have the highest tier, which is what you're in. Most people don't jump into the highest tier right off the rip.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
You didn't even tell me about the other tiers. I probably would have did them if you told me about them.
Because I knew that it wasn't for you.
That's fair. I'm just saying, I probably would have said, what can I grab out of this?
Oh yeah.
Let me just see what can happen. But,
yeah, no, it don't make sense. But even when I, because I felt like you probably would have went for the one-on-one. I was like, let's just put them together. Let's just make it make sense. Because even if it was, I guess that was all I offered, which is also, that's another strategy. Just give them one offer. We got time for multiples. So anyway, once I gave you that, regardless of whether it was multiples or not, you still believed in yourself enough to say that. Because when you put that type of money down, it's not that it is something about me, but it's more about you. Like, I believe in myself enough. I'm going to put out this much money because I know what I can do.
Right.
So when people don't invest in themselves, it's only because they don't believe that they can do it. So meaning, let's say, like, I don't want to put, $3,000 to $5,000 into Shooters Camp because I'm like, it's not that it's expensive. It's just I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do the work. Like, I know me. I know I'm not going to do it. I know I'm not going to be on the calls because I'm lazy. Right. I know I'm not going to be able to do any of the work you tell me to do. I know, I might be on for about a week or two. Yeah. But I'm going to fall off. I got a hard fall off rate. Okay? About a 3-week fall off rate. You know what I mean? And people know themselves. And it's not that it's less trust in them. It's kind of like, in me, it's kind of like, they're like, yeah, I know myself. I'm probably not going to be able to do all that. So if I invested, the money will be gone. No doubt. Lost forever. And I'll never get it back. So that's what I think. Outside of that, man, anything you want to tell the people?
Give me a follow at New Elements Media.
Yes.
Instagram.
It's going to be popping up in the little lower third. It's going to be popping up the whole time. Probably link in the description and everything. Okay. And you can probably check your stuff on his page. Yeah, and check his workout, man. Because I remember when I first started following, you had a lot of like stuff like that was
all over the place.
Color grade stuff. Like, I was like, dang. So I knew your stuff was good. I knew what you needed. I know I'm very good at diagnosing. Yeah. I know what you need. That's why I offer you the first. Even the Shooters Camp would have helped you too, but I can tell the type of person you wanted it fast. Like, you didn't want to, like, you was like, listen, I need this joint in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. And I'm willing to pay whatever it takes. I can tell by the way you talk on the phone. Yeah. I ain't got nothing else. Y'all respect the shot? I respect the shooter.